Now.
Just put your nose out there.
No, you can't do that. She's in the middle of doing something very important. Right, Grandma?
Yeah, has he got you undressed? Oh. Oh.
Cooking fish.
Cooking fish.
Say hello to everybody.
Hi! Hi, I wish you were here to eat fish. Come on, dress.
Yeah, I got one of those too.
The cushions are soft and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
should be.
Makes the house more, well, the room is lighter than it was
Yeah, I
before.
think so.
You had that reupholstered, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. After your folks were
Yeah.
here.
They haven't seen it,
Yeah,
so
but,
we kind of like it.
and
We had that
red
chair
chair
there
too.
reupholstered too, the red one.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's.
I sit in that an awful lot when I watch TV.
Oh, do you? That's a
Yeah,
nice chair.
He can lay back there and practically fall asleep. I think sometimes he is.
Well, they do
sleeping.
sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. I
But
think
this
so,
is
too.
great here. This fits nice. Then she can lay on it and sleep on it during the day too.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, well, I need my afternoon nap, you know.
Yeah, well, it's
Now
nice.
you sleep on that one and he sleeps in.
I sleep on the one over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Oh, that's
We,
nice.
So
That's a nice arrangement.
it keeps us
Yeah.
busy around here while we're doing nothing in this cold weather.
Boy, that's about all you can do in this kind of weather too.
Yeah,
Golly, isn't it wonderful to have our grandson here?
yeah.
Oh,
God,
boy.
he sure made the day today.
All the years we talked about him ever getting here, and then just out of a clear sky, he calls and says he's coming. Boy, that was a happy
Yeah, that
day.
was fun.
Yeah, for me too.
Oh, boy, we sure enjoy
We
that. Wish Phyllis were along.
Well, next time hopefully she'll be able to be here.
Yeah, I hope so. Now, you
It was
know,
nice
we
to hear her
got,
voice again today.
yeah, we got plenty of bedroom, and you're always so welcome. We're tickled to death to have you come.
You know what they did? They put themselves out of their own room and gave it to me. They shouldn't have done that.
Oh, it's our pleasure. No, we often sleep together in that back room.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, we do, really. That's just something we do, and
Okay. You probably throw Grandpa out, and then you get cold in the middle of the night, and you go in there and climb in with him, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the way it is?
how could you guess it?
Tell you, those grandpas really get the berries, don't they?
Well,
What kind of a grade should we give him for his driving today?
Oh, B, I guess.
B, boy.
Not A, but B.
I'll give you an A for consistency. You went through 5 consecutive stop signs in a
Yeah,
row.
5.
That was pretty good.
They're not bad at all. I looked for the 6th one, I couldn't find it.
Then you almost hit that park policeman.
Yeah.
But other than that, you got lost a couple of times.
So I thought B wasn't too bad.
When we were right out in that area where the park policeman, that was pretty close to where,
Mm-hmm.
when we picked up Gary and Kay. And we got
Oh,
stopped there, and here was a big van coming up the street.
well, that was we were about Minnehaha.
So,
This was a trip they made out here to visit?
yeah, the big
Yeah.
band, so we stopped, and they stopped and played the band, and then went on.
Yeah?
Then, right after that, we got in the funeral procession,
Oh, jeez.
right out in that area.
They probably figured you did it on purpose, right?
Oh, sure, I didn't know.
Holy
Yeah,
smokes.
yeah, I tell
You never know what's going to happen here, I'll tell you.
you.
We had a good fish dinner tonight.
Oh,
that was
I'm glad
delicious.
you enjoyed it.
Did you catch that?
Oh, sure.
That was all yours?
Oh, everyone.
Didn't have any, no help with it at all, huh?
No help, no.
No, all I do is fry him and eat him. He catches them and cleans them, and
What kind of fish was that?
sunfish and crappies.
Sunfish and crappies.
Yeah.
No, I guess that's the tail end of them, isn't it?
That's the tail end
I'm
now.
glad we still had a package, by golly.
Well, now he's gonna have an excuse to have to get out there on
Has
the
to
ice
go out.
again.
You ain't kidding, I'll be out there as soon as I can right now. you know.
Well,
Even if the weather was warm, I don't think I'd take a chance right now.
no,
Really?
no, you shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
But, gee, God,
You can't expect
we
to
went
catch-
downtown today. Do you see that thing up there?
Mm-hmm.
That's wiping of
rubbing.
rubbing.
Wiping.
Wiping, rubbing. No, over in England, my niece lived in England, and my sister, her mother, went over there to visit, and they go into these big cathedrals, and they get this heavy, it's like aluminum foil, and they lay it on there, and they take something, and they rub, and they get the whole imprint on this aluminum, and then you see the black outlines. After they get that done, then they have a certain type of pencil, and they mark all of these marks in with a pencil. That's where you get the black. Yeah, that's some famous person way back when. So.
Well, did this one come from England?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Out of one of the cathedrals there, and so I forget. I don't think his name. It may be on the back of it. I wouldn't know for sure.
Not
But,
really.
No, there's nothing on the back. Nothing. Oh,
Yeah,
Well, there's something there.
yeah, there is. What does it say?
great bomb.
Creek Bone.
Kaufman, Levi Kaufman.
Kaufman and Knights of Geno, Geono. Canterbury from the Church of Saint
Leo DeGardis or something.
Leo DeGardis, 1505. That's all I'm gonna read. Forget the
That's what
rest.
you're gonna read, huh?
Yeah, forget the rest. That's for a picture. Put it back up now. We don't want any more of it, Claire. The camera's on.
Oh, yeah, no, well, you don't have to take any more of this.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Oh, Warren, son, I wish you were here, you and Lil. Wouldn't that be nice to be with your boy and have this time together? And, we just didn't see enough of you when you were here. We'd sure like to have you back again and just spend more time with you. And take
This
some of
is
the
the letter
trips
we got from you
today.
today.
Yeah, I didn't even get to read it.
We both read it, didn't we?
Yeah.
You and I, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And, yeah.
Yeah, gee, we had such a good time out there this Christmas again, and sure, I wish you could spend a Christmas here. I know you wouldn't enjoy the cold weather and the snow. Boy,
Yeah,
you should
you
see
can-
our snow.
Postpone the snow for a couple of months.
Yeah,
You might have you
yeah.
might have a deal.
Yeah, might have a deal there.
Yeah.
Oh, we got 49 point something inches of snow.
I think 48 point something is still out there on the pavement.
I still, I think it's more like 70 something.
Is
Yeah.
that right?
Well, it got to 13 above today, so, but oh my,
We had a wonderful visit
yeah.
today, and
We hope everything is going good out there, Warren, and you got Debbie and Kevin moved, and Kevin's back in school, I guess, and Debbie must be either looking for a place or moving in or out, huh?
She'll wait a couple more months before she moves again.
Oh, boy, well, just so everything goes good, and I hope you and Lil are both resting and taking it life easy.
we kind of missed the PGWG games and the card games and so forth.
Yeah, that
And,
other tile game.
Kyle,
Yeah.
like dominoes.
Yeah.
We played some dominoes there. And that's the other one. I don't know what the name of it, but it's real good.
It's rummy.
Rummy.
Rummy game with tiles. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Ted gave us one of those for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
we haven't fully figured out how to play it yet, but it looks like it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It's
is.
a lot of
It's
fun,
fun.
After once you get onto it, there's nothing to it. It's simple.
No,
And
if
we
you zoom in
played-
close enough, you can see the
Huh?
nose hairs.
Do it, garbage mustache.
Well, okay, I guess we'll say goodbye for now.
Yeah, and,
Yeah, gee, sure nice talking to you.
yeah, we sure felt lonesome after we got home here.
Maybe he's ready to go back again, Grandma.
Yeah, maybe so.
Well, we certainly enjoyed it, but 3 weeks at one place, that's a long time.
Put up with
I'm
old
surprised,
cronies.
yeah, put up with us. But it was lonesome after we got home here. I went down the basement and worked on some stuff. Geez, kind of lonesome. I had to come back up again.
Yeah, I found a whole tray of wishbones, but he won't tell me what he's using them for.
One of these days, somebody is going to get it.
Is that right?
Believe me. One of them, I don't know who it is, might be Sherm, Thurm, or
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
that's the way it goes.
we'll probably be selling it and going in old people's homes.
Ah,
Let the
nonsense.
other guy worry about it.
Nonsense. Does it need something tightened there?
I think so.
Does it?
It was so wiggly last night.
Well, let me take a look at it. Maybe I can figure out what it is.
Yeah, you fixed pans, you should fix that.
There you go.
Are you going to take the sleeve off, aren't you?
Well, there's no leaf, we took that out. Yeah,
Oh,
there's no leaf out. And now, no, we took that out.
well, that's funny.
I had company the night you called, Wednesday night, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister was leaving Thursday morning early, and I didn't want her to have to get supper that night and have leftovers. And so I said, nah, come on over and eat with us. And
I want to thank you for all the nice accommodations, but how come I didn't get the plunger like Gary did?
You didn't have it inside yet.
I expected
we,
to, I expected to find a plunger in the bathroom right next to the toilet paper holder.
I got it out in the hall.
Do you?
Yeah.
You took it up from the basement just in case.
It's all handy.
the accommodations aren't so great. We don't have it as modern as some, but
No, it was
we're
just as,
used to this style, and we kind of get.
What's the
along with
difference?
it.
We're at home and we're relaxed here, see, that's what a home is for.
That's right. That's
Not to
right.
show people what you got.
That's right. I was just as comfortable and
Well,
content
that's
as could
good.
be.
I know you. Well, you sure you want to put that on?
You know, through it.
I know Warren missed his shower, real.
Now, did you get a bath?
No, I'll get one today or
But
tonight.
they just didn't. I don't know when they remodeled this bathroom. Well, of course, that's about 30 years ago too, I guess. They still didn't put a shower in, and we like a shower. They do have one down in the basement, but
Mm-hmm.
it's so far to go, and it isn't all that.
Here's a
Yeah.
statue Kevin made
Yeah,
out of soap.
yeah.
He
Oh,
carved-
I know. Doesn't he carve well?
Beautiful.
He sure does.
Oh, I should say so.
Yeah, he really does a job.
September 21, does that sound right?
Yeah.
And it's about 11 o'clock in the morning. We've been sitting here for a couple hours talking. And,
You got it working now?
oh yeah, it's working.
You got my schnozzle in there, huh?
Yeah. We'll show it on the TV in a few minutes. You can see what you look like, and then we'll...
Well, we got
Somebody, don't pick your nose on
No,
the screen.
Should I get up and drop my pants?
That would be good, because the people that are watching this are probably...
You can drop my pants.
Yeah.
But they got underwear on.
Long underwear. You're still wearing your long johns.
Yeah, I
right?
used to go long john.
Yeah, 103 degrees. It could get cold.
It could overnight.
Yeah, you just never know.
Yeah, so be prepared. Be prepared.
Well, we sat up till what, 1:30 last night?
Last night was 1:30, yeah.
Yeah. And I got tired. I wanted to go to bed.
You
And
wanted to go
Grandpa
to
and
bed.
Grandma still wanted to talk.
And he was a little bit scared. He didn't want to get in that bed at first. Or weren't you scared?
Oh yeah, I didn't know what was in it. Itching powder,
Itching powder,
and rubbers, and
rubber.
all kinds of things in there. That brought you from the
No,
store?
I'm waiting for when she isn't so tired. Right now, I don't think she can move around. So you gotta be careful. You know how it is.
Gravish Vushnik.
Yeah, garbage wishing. We had some good times those days. Nokomis.
On Nokomis?
Yeah,
Still there.
yeah.
So they raised it up. They added a story or something like that?
Oh, another addition on the side.
Oh, front porch.
Oh, yeah.
And you throwing that $50 or whatever it was out in the grass, and I'd
Yeah.
look and look and look, and Denny and I think.
Yeah.
Then you'd go out and find it That little sleight of hand.
That's like a man, yeah. Yeah, those were days.
And you trying to put that grandma's hat on me?
Oh, boy, that was, finally, I didn't have to. You were not going downtown. You grabbed the hat and put it on.
I still wonder whether you're telling the truth or not.
No, that's
That's a true story, huh?
So many times. Honestly, it's
I
the
didn't think-
nicest thing that's happened to us. And at this age, I tell you, you just can't believe that this is happening. I think I wake up and it'll be a dream. Two, three. Oh boy, I didn't get nothing. Not, but there's a 10. Here's a jack, and a queen, and a king. You gotta run the whole gamut.
Hmm?
Yeah, I know.
cheats.
Did she beat you?
I know.
Huh?
Who spots, sport spots?
It's in the thought of retarded of anything.
No, yeah, it's your point.
Now watch me go out. Step down the fire. Ah, look at there.
Oh, hey, I wasn't smart. When I took that, now you get to play yours.
Nine.
Can you say something to Dave and Phyllis there?
Me?
How
Yeah.
old is Brian?
Daddy,
Dave, yeah, we got them off.
No.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. We're taping here.
Hello, Dave. How's the birds, Dave? What's the little guy's name?
Kenny.
Kenny, tell them to still keep looking for that Venturia. Did he tell you about the Venturia?
No,
Oh man, that was a great little guy. He was looking all over for the Venturia. He get $1 for every one he found.
Did he find very many?
He didn't, but everybody else did, and that made him mad.
Did you
I don't know how that happened either.
He's a cute kid.
He is. He's looking
Hi. Hi, Dave and Phyllis and the family.
What?
Gee, I wish you were here. We're having a great time.
I thought you didn't like them.
We think of the pleasant time we spent with you.
You have a 7-Up or so.
down by the
Was it ever
Venturia.
fun? We're still talking about the birds and wonder if they've inhabited the houses.
So I don't know how she'll like it.
They got birds all over their house now.
Oh, they sure do.
Birds and pigeons.
Yeah.
Doves.
Oh, have you had any more snow? We still remember the trip up to Helen. That was a wonderful trip. I'm wearing the top we bought up there. I suppose you'll enjoy Christmas, especially with little Kelly there this year. Well, I'll leave room for some of the others.
Good question.
It's on.
Go on, why don't you
Merry
say
Christmas.
something? Merry Christmas, Susan.
How's
How's
everybody?
everybody? Keep talking.
Who's at the door? Nobody can hear.
I look like a herring when I get out of here.
When you compare,
Boy, this is miserable.
when you compare the pictures of them when he's there with the 2 little kids and now they're
He
both
put garlic in my
big, he's a
mustache
little
here the other night. I had to take toothbrush and wash it with toothpaste.
I was gonna shave it off. I would
He
do
was gonna
it
shave
too.
it up, but he didn't have guts. He wasn't man enough. He found out he couldn't do it.
Pull 'em out.
What I did then?
Pull 'em out one at a time.
You know what I did then?
What'd you do?
What? I
I
grabbed.
give up. What'd you do?
64, 65.
someplace in there, yeah.
Oh, I got shorts on.
Where's the one?
Someplace in there, so that's,
Let me go get it a second. But yeah, I just sit these, I'll eat the whole box and Gary doesn't watch out.
This is
Oh,
good.
your mother said, oh, those are pretty. I thought you were talking about my legs.
this is terrible. Look what they're doing to my father.
He loves it. Yeah.
Look what they're doing to your husband over there.
Isn't that awful? Isn't that awful?
Well, he's a big boy now. He
Yeah,
can
yeah,
take
yeah,
care of himself. If he can't, he has to suffer the consequences.
Behave yourself now, take a nice.
This is more interesting than birds.
Behave yourself now, take something nice.
Real nice and everything. I'm a little bit.
Maybe they'll back each other.
Can you see my legs?
That is very
Is it awful?
That is so pretty, isn't it? I really like that.
All right.
I'll get in again.
Hand off my leg.
Oh, somebody's glasses.
Isn't this awful? Can you hear us?
Yeah, just fine.
Real loud. Yo, real loud.
I'm hardly hearing you. Jewish cowboy here.
Can you sing a song? Why don't you guys three sing Christmas Tree?
All right.
Ready?
I'll start.
You start with one.
Oh,
One of these.
Christmas tree, come and play with me. Christmas tree, I will play with you. Oh.
Stay through all the bad weather.
Well, through January.
It was
Well, we'll see how.
2 tracks, and in the middle was grass, and it was just a track.
Oh, don't you like those old roads?
There's going up to the
tracks, and the grass growing in the middle.
She said, well, you have to give me a
Then
tentative.
some of the old wooden fences are still laying down there on the ground.
It is
It
something,
was really
yes.
some old clay buildings, you know, and stuff, then the old barn. But them old board trees, I wouldn't like to look off.
Take them home, what you got, those old frames?
And they were cracked in the middle, you know, like that.
From the weather?
They never had anything, never had
Sometimes I
anything.
just
No.
forget to.
It's rough and grooved in there. Oh,
How you like to get to
I
that?
said, I'm
geez, I was working, but I said, God,
There's a lot of
we do
things I
something
can't
here.
do.
So good. That's the way you always feel, you know?
Well, we didn't realize how dry it is.
Breaks through, yeah, that burns it out, I
Get back
guess,
right
Rob,
back.
and it was just beautiful.
Hotel.
So I got out on
Oh,
the chair in the patio and got the sun on my shoulder. And then Joe and I went for a walk, and
Yeah, what would you do with it?
tired of her?
Joe and I went for a walk, and I was
You get back in there, and you know they had it cleaned up the garbage.
Yes.
I bet if you could put a bag over his head.
Make a little noise.
Well, you promised.
You want to take a little bit?
The phone rang, and what was her name? Ida answered the phone, and she said, do you know any Fred? And I said, no, right off of the top of my head, I can't say I do. And she, well, some fella called, but she said, I think I know who it was, that Joe that was here last night. And
She was mine. That was a blind date town.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Ida was your blind date?
yeah.
35 years
Oh.
older than I was.
35 years older than you?
Well, you had nowhere to go that New Year's Eve, or you
No, we
might
had
have got into mischief, so we had to come out. I don't know how I knew you enough to invite you out.
You read it in the paper that I was released from prison.
But anyway, he called, and she said, well, I know it was that Joe that was here last New Year's Eve.
But he said he was Fred.
Yeah, he was Fred.
You were using aliases back then, huh?
Oh, yeah, I must have had. So anyway, he called again another night and told me. I said, yes, I heard about it. And, well, I wanted a date, he said, but she answered the phone, and she's told him I wasn't home, and so anyway, he kept calling until we did finally have a date. And he was like a chauffeur then, driving private for rich men. And so he said, well, his boss was someplace at the club and all, and he had this Packard, was it?
Packard.
That was a big...
Paul Sellers.
So he came over to the house and picked me up, and we went for a ride. I don't think it was anything,
Nothing
ecstatic, but we discovered that we were from the same town and knew some of the same people and all. And so we...
At least that's what he said. At least that's the story he
Yeah,
gave you.
yeah.
Sure, I live there. I know those people.
Yeah. And so then we made a date for another night, and first thing you know, we were going steady. And then I went home for Easter back to Mankato where my folks live. And I just wore a little spring suit, And of course, that time of year, you can't it'd be awfully nice today when you go, and tomorrow we could have snow. And that's what happened, and I caught a cold, so I was in bed for a few days and didn't get out. But anyway, he kept calling, and I talked to him on the phone. And so when I was able to be up and about, he came over. And, well, he could see no sense in this going back and forth. He thought we ought to get married. And I said, well, we'll talk about it and think about it. And so this was in early part of April, yeah. And then the 5th of May we were married. So it was no
Moved
long
quick.
courtship.
Oh, we had a big wedding. We jumped on the streetcar and rode over to St. Paul, crossed the river, went over, judged and got married. Jumped on the streetcar again, came home.
And went to the Chinese.
That was our wedding.
I went to the Chinese
There was
place.
very few cars those days,
Yeah, yeah.
very few. This Packard,
Wow.
37.5 tires, wooden wheels. Oh, it was a big one, 12 cylinders, twin six. All you could hear was, oh, that was a beautiful car, a big one. And they were six to the next Hennepin, that was a meeting place. They wait for 1589, that was the license number. You can see how long ago that was.
Yeah.
1589, they'd run off the corner, then run out towards the car. We'd all go.
What if you'd have had an accident?
Well, I didn't, so I was very careful about that. There wasn't many cars in the first place.
No, there weren't.
And then coming home. But one time, I took my boss to the depot. And he was going to be gone for 2 or 3 weeks. I had a nice vacation, and then at one time finally got a telegram that he'd be home a certain time, when and where and so forth. Down at the depot. Well, I went down the garage, the Packard garage where we stored the car. Going to clean it all up, you know, see if everything is fine, been there for 2 or 3 weeks. And geez, I looked at the front end and all smashed in. Wow, no place for me, get out of here. So I got out of there right off the bat, walked through the Packard, the branch office, the manager, Joe, where are you going? What's the matter? Come here, tell me. You know what's the matter. I just shut the door. Didn't have to go off at the depot. I brought it, came up here, which I did, put the car in the stall and went out. Oh, wait a minute, I said. Got a friend of mine, that was Cody. His folks live up there, Duluth, Minnesota, and my sister lives there. I was going to go, he and I went to Superior, Wisconsin. That night, right after, about 2 hours after I left you, got out there and got on the train. And going up, all the way up, see my sister, I said, you can find out from her. And then the lawyer was there. Oh, wait a minute, that isn't enough. Who was on the train? Well, my partner, buddy. It was Cody. They got a hold of him there, and he had his sister. What date? And they got that the time I was supposed to come in, see. Now we're getting something, the lawyer said, wait a minute, what time does the train leave? So we found out what it is, and he checked on it, and they did leave. That train left for at that time. That's
Well, you went.
so.
Forgot about it.
Oh yeah, geez, I had a good background, which I didn't have at first. I didn't think of that. See, I was scared. Me alone, and them with all the. They had 3 or 4 of them as witnesses. See. So that I got out of that, and I don't know what happened to the guys. I never seen them again.
September 21, does that sound right?
Yeah.
And it's about 11 o'clock in the morning. We've been sitting here for a couple hours talking. And,
You got it working now?
oh yeah, it's working.
You got my nozzle in there, huh?
Yeah. We'll show it on the TV in a few minutes. You can see what you look like, and then we'll...
Well, we got
So don't pick your nose on
no.
the screen.
Should I get up and drop my pants?
That would be good, because the people will be watching this will probably be, Denny and Gwen and Nancy and Ted and
I think
Kevin and Debbie and Declan and all the
give
kids.
all that.
Yeah, we'll find some, while we're here, we'll find some funny things to do for all of them.
You can drop my pants,
Yeah.
because they got underwear on.
Long underwear, you're still wearing your long johns,
Yeah, I
right?
used to go long john.
Yeah, 103 degrees. It could get cold.
Good overnight.
Yeah, you just never know.
Yeah, so be prepared. Be prepared. Yeah.
Well, we sat up till what, 1:30 last night?
Last night was 1:30, yeah.
Yeah. And I got tired. I wanted to go to bed,
You
and
wanted to go
Grandpa
to
and
bed.
Grandma still wanted to talk.
And you was a little bit scared. You didn't want to get in that bed at first, or weren't you scared?
Oh yeah, I didn't know what was in it. Itching powder,
Itching powder,
and rubbers, and
rubber.
all kinds of things in there.
Could have done early to come. Bring the cold water in the
I did.
You want this
No.
cold in it?
Something,
Too bad we didn't have this on when Ray was here, right?
Yeah,
It's kind of,
poor
we'll have
Ray.
to be a little quicker next time.
the poor guy, I'll tell you, he's in bad shape.
Yeah. Well, he can't smoke anymore, huh?
No, isn't that terrible?
Although he told her the other day, wish he'd have done it a long time ago, he really is feeling much better.
Now, for supper we've got
Certainly he's gonna feel a lot better without smoking.
a salad, what is it, honey?
Just pasta and tuna fish.
Pasta.
Oh, that sounds good.
Salad. And you like tomatoes?
Uh-huh.
We got some nice, real nice tomatoes to slice.
And you can have jello?
Yeah.
Good, sure. Have what?
And, well, the sky looks like a little rain coming up.
Yeah, I saw some drops coming down into your lake there. Just
You know,
a
here
second.
in the summertime, it rains every day.
Is that right?
Every afternoon around 1 o'clock to 2, we get a heavy shower. Every day, look for it. But now, getting off towards fall. Oh boy. Yeah.
Well, have you used your new present yet? That I brought you from the
No,
store?
I'm waiting for when she is retired. Right now, I don't think she can move around. So you gotta be careful. You know how it is.
Gravish Vushnik.
Gravich Vushnik. We had some good times those days. Nokomis.
On Nokomis?
Yeah,
Still there.
yeah.
So they raised it up. They added a story or something like that?
Oh, another addition on the side.
Oh. And we used to have a lot of fun. I'll never forget sitting on the front porch
Oh, yeah.
and you throwing that $50 or whatever it was out in the grass, and I'd look and look and look, and Denny and I think.
Yeah.
Then you'd go out and find it, that little sleight of hand.
That's like a hand, yeah. Yeah, those were days.
And you trying to put the grandma's hat on me?
Oh, boy, that was, finally, I didn't have to. You were not going downtown. You grabbed the hat and put it on.
I still wonder whether you're telling the truth or not.
No, that's fact.
That's a true story, huh?
Yeah.
Some old Mr. on the news too. Some know about those things, but I would think that would be a man's.
Another one.
She may have inherited it or something and had, just kept it up, but okay.
Isn't it nice to have the Nicodemus here with us?
Oh, I have said that so many times. Honestly, it's the nicest thing that's happened to us, and at this age, I tell you, you just can't
Jake, you mean?
believe it. this is happening. Okay, I'll wake up and it'll be a dream.
Grandpa's talking to King and Nicole.
But, yeah. Yeah, the seasons don't, it's the same all year round. Thank you for letting us use the nibs here. Yeah. Oh, hello, Nicole. Yeah, and you're getting so big and beautiful.
Do you have anything to say?
Yes.
Yes.
It is a cold winter night in the middle of July. Your father took your mother to the movies. And one of the girls dancing in tights ripped her tights. So she asked for anyone with a safety pin. And your poor father was killed in the rush.
I had no idea where that was going. Did you know where it was going? Yes?
Huh?
Did you know where it was going?
Yeah. I kept quiet.
Portus Fos?
Si pentirano pectoris.
I didn't have a pin, but I had a Venturi.
Yeah, Ventura.
Venturia.
Oh, they've been going way back to when he was 4 or 5, I guess. Well, golly,
I bought, yeah, you should have seen him.
you were about 5 when you moved away, weren't you, or less?
6.
Oh, 6. Oh. Yeah, I know you just started school. He's like you. He likes beans. I would have him come and stay a weekend, or like Friday night and Saturday with us. And I'd say, "What do you boys want for lunch?" "Beans, Nana, beans." Gary always wanted beans.
Are those like green beans or pork and beans?
Oh, pork and beans, yeah.
Huh?
And then he wanted spaghetti. "Oh, Nana, let's have spaghetti." So I'd say one meal we'll have beans, and the next meal we'll have spaghetti.
You wanted beans, Julia. I've been eating beans all week and come home for some more beans.
Well, you had no business eating beans.
They were at home. They were at our house when I come home.
Yeah, I know, but I say you had no business eating beans out on the road.
Why not?
Beans and pork chops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you had a choice of all kinds of stuff.
Well, beans is a good for outdoors too.
Yeah. You were outdoors enough, you could get rid of them.
We'll have to show Bill that
You ought to be in good shape by
Yeah.
Tuesday or Wednesday.
Doctor said 4 to 6 weeks less bone has to heal. And to be rather quiet.
Well, yeah, but we're not going to do anything heavy.
No, I was wondering though if you could ride that far.
To Arcadia?
Yeah.
It'd be no different than sitting here in the chair in the room.
25 miles.
And still got the box that the cherry came in.
Yeah.
oh. Well, I got the
You got that?
best part of it anyway. You want to start over again?
Oh, you don't want to hear it
Here's
again?
to the girl who wears red
Red
shoes.
She drinks, she smokes cigarettes and she'll drink your booze. She's
Not a
virgin, but that's no sin, because she's still got the box that the cherry came in.
Yeah.
Miserable.
And there we were.
And so we,
Hi, Charlie.
boy, that's a sexy leg you got hanging out there.
He's down there. Bruno.
Bruno. Well, yeah.
And coming out of the bedroom, he looked at better. Far, far away.
That's Emma Gardenlau.
Oh, yes.
What are you drinking, Grandma?
We
Pina
told
colada?
Mary about your story with Edie.
When they're ready.
Okay, what do the Greeks say?
The Greeks place, she's a Greek place, Rabbi Shmushnik. Then the Jewish guy.
He just went along with everything.
The Jewish guy is Abraham, Levi, Hoffman.
Can you sing the song, Levi Kaufman, That's My Name?
Oh yeah, he hasn't heard that. Dutch guy Levi, that's my name. I'm a Jewish cowboy. Oh yeah, don't you? No,
Don't pick your nose on the camera.
no. The camera, not. Grubby Smushnik and crab legs. No, it's a grub. Grab leg.
Well,
Are you going? Are we recording?
yes, you're recording.
Okay. This one has.
You do it over again, Gary.
Do it over again.
Knock heads?
Oh yeah. Ow.
Jeez. I don't know why I'm doing this. Denny, Dave, Kevin, Debbie, Nancy, and spouses and stuff, and that's for you. What else we got? We made a list.
We made a list.
Yeah. You want to tell a story about her? You got to tell a story about a short complected girl. You got to work with her, Murray and Global.
Short complected. Let's see. Where was that? Where was it? Where was that told before? Grandma?
Yeah. I guess we're going to have to stop and think for a bit here.
What did you say, George?
This is the short complected girl here.
Oh yeah, that's
a short.
Short complected, yeah. Yeah, but he's narrow across the shoulders.
Yeah, he's narrow across the shoulders.
And she's short complected. You know, we're all derivatives of you, so if those are shortcomings, you pass those on. Or was it passing on gas? I forgot which it was.
He's very good at passing gas.
Yes,
Yeah, we've been noticing.
Did you get rid of your crabs?
What do you have in your pocket?
Same squirrels.
No, in this pocket.
Oh, let me see. A book of matches?
A book of matches.
You can do close up there too, Bill. I don't know, up on the top there's a rocker switch there.
It's pleasure only.
Okay, now you're recording.
Okay, now it's recording.
Okay, now you can talk about the present.
This good friend of mine, Dominic Nicodemus Bushnick. Well, this guy was a rather odd genius, one of these. So we thought he'd better go down and see the girls. Be better for him than what he's been doing.
We don't understand. What's he been doing?
So we go down, takes him down, and he didn't know what it was all about. We got him into this lady's room. There were several women in there, and I said to him, take a pick, either one. Take one and take her up the room. You need it. Well, do those girls indulge in that business frequently? I told them, yeah, they make a living at it. My, a danger lurks there.
I don't want to do that.
Okay, go ahead.
He may come commit himself to this kind of stuff on tape.
I dropped Peter.
Oh, Bill's gonna want one of those now. As soon as Steve started, that he knows what to do.
Did you get the Venturian?
Yeah, we talked about Venturian. We found Venturian. He found Venturian.
Where was it?
It was a Vogel.
I didn't know you would play those on any.
What is a Vogel? It's Gillespie Smushnik.
You know,
Yeah.
you need to go to the bathroom?
Well, I've been over there, just empty it out.
You don't have splits?
I splits, yeah.
Splits?
I splits in the room in there, yeah. Big pile of splits.
I thought we get insist in Florida.
Huh?
I have it so close, but I insist I do it.
Oh, yeah, we have good thing.
We'll do that later.
Hey,
You're on your own,
Your
Charlie.
shoes are untied.
Step for a minute now.
Your shoes are untied.
Oh, I wish you'd untie the hole and I'd kick them off. Now then, the question arises in mind. He who sitteth on the hot stove shall rise again.
That story again?
He who sitteth on the hot
He who what? On the
stove
hot stove?
sitteth, not, I don't, I
How do you
didn't say it
spell
yet. S-H-I-T-I-S.
Can you say that without spitting?
Yes, Pittsburgh.
Oh, you gotta tell that story on the tape.
Yeah. Yeah.
What story is that?
No,
About how the girl cottage.
Pittsburgh. And they try to tell me, this isn't, you don't say that right, Pittsburgh. I said, say it, Pittsburgh. She said, now you say it, all right, Pittsburgh. Well, that went on the whole day, didn't it?
Yeah. They'd say to you, say Pitt. You'd say Pitt.
Yeah, then they go, say Pitt, all right, Pitt. Now say Berg. Spitzberg.
And that takes
Then
a
they dropped everything and were mad and they sat down and pouted.
Couch?
They pouted.
They pout.
Yeah, both of them pouted. Now kick off. Kick off.
He's got to see us. So he's got to be in the bedroom shooting out, right? We're going to try.
So we're coming out this way.
Oh, okay. We'll do it that way. This is kind of silly, but
But it worked.
Good job. Stop.
let me take your hand.
His pants don't stay
Let
up.
me hold you, John.
Look at the earth body.
Coffee hasn't got any anymore.
Oh, there's 2 Boston bean stacks of shingles.
I insist.
I demand.
I implore.
Ah, we have it.
We will both go together. Did you see where the horse bit me?
I sure did.
said, oh, I'm so close to the supermarket, I might as well take my groceries home. So she, but I forgot my list, she said. Now let me see. Well, I'll just walk up and down the aisles and see what will remind me what I need. So she went there and she said, like this, you know, and she said, well, I think I want to get a lettuce.
Speak aloud.
And I think maybe I should have a breast of chicken. And, well, as long as I'm buying meat, I might as well get it all. She said, I think I'll get a rump roast. And so she started out and she said, oh, I forgot one thing. I got to have some glow.
Hunting ducks. And this is what happened, and you go on.
Did she say she was duck hunting? Or did she have to say she was going out hunting ducks?
No, duck, well,
I still have to that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, sweetheart.
Yeah, I got it now, I fell for it.
You did.
Oh. At Levi Kaufman, guest flies. I am selling candy here. Nice candy, neither kind, the best kind.
Geez, how can I stop shaking when you do that?
These are kind
The ones with the chocolate and all.
and these are kind of, these are got shell omelets, shell omelets.
Oh, jeez. You and I probably heard the same story. We haven't seen each other for 38 years, but we've been communicating through him, huh?
Yeah, right. He's like a medium. What do we, we're just gonna have to, you're just gonna have to go on forever, Grandpa. We can't do without you. We can't do without you.
I'm thinking hard.
Could we cut paper dolls?
Huh?
Would you sit on the floor and cut paper dolls with me? I like to cut paper dolls.
Ay, 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 ay.
Yeah,
Could we cut paper dolls? Or a tea party? I'll get the Hershey bars, we'll have a tea party.
well, is the camera gone?
Yeah.
Uh,
Or do you want me to turn it off?
she was gone to her, she was in the blind
I was in the blind there.
down lower.
She can't get in, now she can't get up again, Pa.
She was in the blind like that, and the ducks,
We're flying over there.
but she had to,
But all of a sudden, Mother Nature called, and so I had to lay the pen down.
put her back down.
Pets, I can't get these down, and I was doing like this.
No, she should have done now. You forgot, you should have went through that twice, 2 or 3 times. Up like that. Up like that, and pull the gun down and start in again and up again and.
Oh.
Gotta have 3 or 4 actions.
Then you go through in white, see? White.
Oh, yeah.
Good, like that. Then the duck's coming and you drop the gun, put that paper in your mouth and put the gun up.
See, you have to tell that story more often. That's good. You're out of practice, huh?
Well, she showed it to me.
Oh, I see.
Has to catch her.
I
No, here's the rubbish.
What happened, and I can call them and.
Well, I just think it's funny that they didn't at least make some kind of a contact, because they're the ones about the Minnesota Club and everything else.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, nothing.
Yeah.
What size are
Well,
those?
that's right. We should be interested in knowing what.
I have here
I wish you were.
I guess.
rubbers, pleasure rubbers. The large size. I hope it'll fit when I open it up. I haven't opened it yet. We haven't tried to make it tonight. We haven't tried tonight yet.
That's good.
What did you say?
Say that
Oh
again.
yeah, we're going to use these rubbers because these are kind of rubbers is domestic kind. These are kind of best kind.
These kind of best kind. When have you had so much fun?
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Yesterday when I was in the hospital. That's when I had a lot of fun. Well, anyway, we're having a lot of fun here.
You want to say hi to any of your grandchildren, or?
Oh.
Name every one of them.
We got time? That'll take an hour. Let me see. Wait a minute now, if I can get all these.
Let's see.
Is it after 7?
How many can you?
Oh my gosh.
Wait now. Gary has Nicole, the little lady. Dave. Geez, I don't know the kids' names. What are their names?
Well,
Patty,
Patty,
Kenny,
Kenny,
Sherry,
Jerry,
Peggy.
Peggy.
is Sherry back with them?
Well, she's not back with him. She lives in Southern California.
Oh,
Johnny,
Oh,
Johnny.
yeah, Johnny.
yeah, and Phyllis, his wife, and Kay, my wife.
Yeah, you didn't mention Kay. You said.
How about,
You were just talking about.
how about the young guy that
Kenny and Johnny.
Kenny? Yeah,
Kenny.
Yeah.
yeah.
And what about in?
Kenny, have you found the Venturia yet? If you find that Venturia, send it to me and you'll get a lot of money. Remember that, Kenny.
You got Denny and
Jenny and
Jeff and Tommy.
then
Gwen.
Glenn.
Gwen.
Gwen, yeah.
Gwen and Denny.
And Nancy
And Ted.
and Ted,
Brian.
Ryan,
Stephen.
Stephen,
And Denise.
and Denise. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Then there's Margot.
Margot,
Yeah, grandchildren. And Jim.
Jim.
Margot's brother Jim.
Oh yeah, Jim.
Those are grandchildren.
We won't mention the ones that are dead.
Well, Mike is gone, but you didn't mention him.
No, Mike, which is dead. Who died. And Margot. Then Margot has
Well, then Mark.
Steve,
Yeah,
Darcy, and Dana.
yeah.
Now let me see what else.
Well, you got to get Steve's daughter.
Oh, Lane. Steve's daughter is Lane, the little baby.
Oh, the little baby, the little boy,
Yeah.
Steve's
Lane, that's
daughter,
the
Lane.
great-grandchild.
Yes, Lane.
And then Debbie.
Yeah, then
Oh,
there's our Debbie,
Debbie and
Declan, and then
Declan.
and Caitlin.
What is it?
Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Caitlin is the
Caitlin.
little girl. Mm-hmm.
And then
That's
Kevin, yeah, Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah, but he has no family.
Kevin.
and his children.
Kevin's children.
Sammy. And
Sammy, Levi, Susie,
yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And
Ichabod,
Jackson.
Jackson, Pinchwat, and
Oh, mercy.
Don't pick your nose on the camera.
no, I won't. And Kevin. Oh, Kevin had one more.
Yeah.
Bushnick.
Yeah, Vushnik
Vushnik.
and Vogel. Don't forget
And
Vogel.
Miss Vogel.
Yeah.
That's Kevin's girl.
Yeah, Miss Vogel.
But they're not living with Kevin right now because Kevin is going to school.
He has no time for girls.
No, he has no time. He's busy at school. So when he gets back, he'll get back with all those children.
No, we didn't miss anyone, did
No,
we?
I don't know how he did it. He must have had one hand on the keyhole and the other straight up and down. Oh, for a minute.
Okay, Leo, you're on.
Are you ready?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm ready. Yeah. So this is a serious story now, right? After all this fooling around.
Wolfgang. I'm talking to you, Wolfgang. This was Christmas, just before Christmas.
And we went down to see them.
And we were going to go down, and the stores, all the big stores downtown, had them big windows and all this Christmas
Stuff in
displays,
in the window.
Santa Claus and toys and so forth, which you kids enjoyed. So we made a deal, we were going to go down. And you were all set, and you had your pants on, coat on, and everything, long before we did.
How old was I?
Well, that's the point. That's
Well,
the
you
question.
must
That's the
have been
grammatical question.
Between 4 and 5. You
Right.
might have been 4 in November, and this was at Christmas, you see.
Mm-hmm.
And because you were little kids, I remember.
Oh,
Switch over here. So then, I got one of Rammer's wide hats,
Yeah, I had a big
put it on
velvet
your
hat.
head. And there was a mirror there on the door, and you walked over to the mirror and saw yourself, and you took the hat and threw it down on the ground.
On the floor.
And you went over the door. You wanted to go downtown. Wanted to go, you had the door open. Got to wear the hat. No, 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 no. All you could say was no. Couldn't say that. Come on, kick that up, put it on your head. And I went over and picked it on your head again, and you threw it down again. No, no, you were going down. Come to the door and grab my hand. If you put that thing on your head, we'll go downtown. Well, that struck home. So you picked up the hat, put it on your head, grabbed my hand, and away we went.
But we left the hat.
But we left the hat on.
Come, dinner's served.
There was some other, you come in to me and say, ooh, look in the looking glass, ooh can see, ooh.
Well,
Oh,
it's pretty good toast.
We're recording right now.
Grandma, will you drink some wine? No, you won't?
No, she's got an empty glass there.
Yeah, but she says she won't.
Yeah. No,
Well, say something, Mr. Vogel.
I am here. Here's luck to you.
Here's me.
Here's me.
Here's looking up your old address.
Here's me.
Can you say tubes?
He's waiting.
No, not later. No, say it to him. I don't want you to look at me and say tubes with your mouth full.
no, no.
Tubes.
Now, Bill has to ask you to say tubes.
Say,
Ask him to say tubes.
Tubes. Say Pittsburgh.
But put that whole roll in your mouth and say it.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, because
wine?
Nancy will have to hear that.
Yeah.
We'll have Eddie H. back.
Nancy's the only one I know that could say that almost as good as you.
Yeah, she could do it.
Could she really? She had it down.
Well, he'd have her practice for hours at a time.
Poor child had to practice, huh?
Yeah.
Christmas
The
tree.
tree
Oh,
on the
Christmas
Christmas
tree.
tree.
Come and play with me, and I will play with you. And I will
Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Come and play with me.
And I will
I'll play
play
with
with you. Play with you.
Have you got
Something's missing in the translation here.
Huh?
Has to get here.
Has to
Has to get here. Here.
And, oh yeah, have you got a pair of beads?
shouting pea.
She always used to say.
We used to have to have shouting.
You told me the story though that mother turned to one of her friends and was so serious. Hast you got a pair of feet?
But I really do that.
Yeah.
Oh, and
You
he
always
was,
remember.
I
You
would-
always
We
remember.
were playing on the floor with cutting paper dolls or something. And they were talking, and I was sitting there
That's so
something,
good.
watching them. All of a sudden, she got up and looked at this girl. She got a pair of beads.
nothing was a
Hank,
string.
she got the beads.
And I used
And
to,
they looked at me, you looked at me then and saw me laughing. Wow.
well, I never invited anybody to the party. I always be-invited them. And I don't know why. Do you know why I did that?
No, I don't know.
Why did I
Just a
be-invite
little
instead of
quirk in your own-
invite?
in your own
And I could never
language.
get that straight. That was so hard for me to remember whether I be-invited or invited.
invited.
But be-invited is not a word.
No.
I mean, you don't be-invite anybody
Who
anymore.
had the mashed potatoes thing?
Oh, that was Mary, Leon's
That was
daughter Mary.
Leon's daughter, Mary.
She went with Donna to the neighbor across the street, and oh, Donna and little Kelly, Audrey,
Audrey Kelly.
and she had all the little kitchen utensils, you know, and she had the
egg beater.
egg beater and the
fork
potato masher,
And the potato masher.
but she had two. And Mary came home and was telling Leon, she came back across the street to our house, and oh, Mommy, she has so many toys.
This and then change hands.
Yeah. And Mommy, hers has two masher table things.
Two vegetables. Well, then he picked up on that.
Well,
Now, there's
that
another
just
victim.
put the fire right
Do you
under.
remember the little boy that lived down in the apartment on Portland?
Oh, yeah,
And the
Dickie.
stepladder.
Dickie.
Dickie, little Dickie,
Yeah.
And the stepladder.
and the stepladder. What happened with that?
Mhm. One step, one
First step, first step.
first step and a step.
Stepladder.
Yeah, he'd say, he couldn't see something or do something.
If you let me, I will get on the first step.
No, the step
I could see it. That's what he said.
Yeah.
I could see it if I could get on the first step on the stepladder.
Yeah, yeah.
I could see it.
So you used to make him say that all the time.
why they call him Little Dicky?
Well, his name was Dickie, Richard, and they called him Dickie. But,
And one was the size of the pea and the other was just a little thing.
Yeah,
Good old times, weren't they, Pa?
sure were.
Them were the good old times.
They
we
sure
didn't have
were.
much money, but we had a lot of fun.
A lot of fun,
That's right. Money, you
especially
know,
at night.
you couldn't.
In the back of the limo.
The whippet.
Whip it.
The limo, no, when he had the limo.
No, the whippet.
When he was
Oh,
driving-
when he was
when
the
he was
chauffeur.
the chauffeur.
When the
He was
chauffeur.
the chauffeur.
He was the chauffeur.
When he's courting Clara, when he had.
How come we don't
the
have
limo.
any pictures of him with the chauffeur's cap and all that? Oh, we didn't have a camera
We
those
didn't even
years.
have a camera those
Well, isn't that a
I
thing?
want to know about the whippet.
days.
What's a whippet?
This was
That was
a,
a little car.
this
I
was a
forget
Packard.
who
That
made
was
it.
the car we ran off the
Point
road
six.
with?
Is that the one you were
Well, we
courting
went
with?
into the
12
side.
cylinder Packard.
That's the one you were the chauffeur for,
Yeah,
and you were courting.
Well, that was a
Good
packer,
accent.
yeah.
That's when he wore the silk shirts.
I know, Celilic is what they were.
And he took him to
They
the
were only
Chinese
felt if you
laundry,
did
and
this with
oh,
them.
he was so disgusted.
All brass but the buttons?
Exactly.
That's another one,
This
isn't it?
guy was pretty good.
All brass with the
Most of the guys, when they stop, they have to get out and jump out of the car and open the door, the back door. You know, if you do that. Oh, he rode with me in the front most of the time anyway.
Rhode Island, yeah.
Very
Well,
sound.
Rhode Island, well, how about the lumberman? What was his name? DeLate. DeLate.
Boy, that was,
And then, oh, that was when the daughters, he had 2 grown daughters. And when they got a certain age where he'd have to take the daughters, then they said, they think he should wear a uniform.
And keep hands off the daughters.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
you are not
yeah,
a traveling salesman.
And
You
right
cannot
there
take
and
the
then,
daughters.
he put his foot down and he said, no, I quit. When after you wear a uniform, I quit.
Bless your heart. Now, you were a man of you were your own person, weren't you? The maid isn't gonna come in and pick up the dishes, Margaret?
no.
Why is that a kick in the rear?
Well,
I'll let you through
this
and I'll follow you.
is, look at that, they gave me the same
I
amount as
know
all of them.
it. I know it's weird.
I lost my, oh boy, it's,
Well,
But you did well, you did well.
I left one
You did
of
well.
mine. Rather than
You did
throw
well.
them out, take his and
You
mine
did well.
together and
All right, I'll tell her to
fix them for him
make a
tomorrow.
snack.
You always were narrow across the shoulder.
yeah, right across the shoulder. I heard something else. What was this I was supposed to eat? You said,
I said for her to take your shrimp and my shrimp I couldn't eat and put them in a little container and I'd fix them for you tomorrow.
Don't pick your
you
nose
gotta
on
be
the tape.
there for lunch.
You want me to help you with this?
Tell you, forget it, I lost all that weight, you still got a big belly.
block.
Then get away from the clothes.
Yeah, I should have been, it's not so bad, look at this bill.
No, there's no more holes in it? Oh, you got a couple holes, you can make it tighter.
It'd be the other
No,
bill.
that's this one.
Yeah, that's different.
You're in big trouble, Max.
Yeah.
You know what? You do this, like the sailors do, you know.
You get you some suspenders.
Yeah,
Huh?
there you
Get some
go.
suspenders for you.
Yeah.
You got a pair of suspenders.
And you use this for your tackle pick.
Klaus what? Klaus Taylor. My goodness.
Well,
I don't know
There's
German.
been the snow slow down.
German people,
Prost.
Bruce,
Prost.
they're,
Kay's gonna say, what were you doing drinking wine? You're not supposed to drink alcohol.
those people led you down the primrose
Just a
path.
little sip. To be sociable, right?
Yeah.
So that's the way the thing went. Well, we had a great deal here.
Yes.
We've had fun, haven't we? Had laughs.
Now when you think of us and we say we were at Margot's for supper, you'll know what happened.
Yep, I can visualize it and I know what the place looks like.
And we showed them the pictures of your place when we were all there. Virginia and who else was there?
Oh, the Hoyles next door.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Newspaper
they were
man.
there another time.
Yeah.
But we were all at the
They're
table.
not there anymore.
Your
No,
dad-
they live in Scottsdale.
No. No, but this was in at your dining table.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was your mom and your dad, Kay's mom and your dad and mom, and Grandpa and I, and Kay and Nicole, and at
I
the
think that
table.
was maybe all of it.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that was all of us, We have a nice big table full of people.
That was,
And we showed them.
Buns.
I just cannot imagine a man of his caliber eating a cream puff.
You may
I didn't
pay
think
for
I'd
this.
ever see the day.
You may pay for this.
Yes, I may. You may.
he wanted for dinner, he told Margot he wanted very expensive bread.
Yes.
He wanted sweet potato. He wanted a cream puff and hairless herring. And he's got 2 out of 4. Look at that.
And pecan and pop nuts.
And the night's not over yet.
And the night's not over yet.
Well, that's why he has the rubbers.
Oh, the rubbers.
Yes, he has the rubbers.
Are you wearing?
Has you guys rubbers?
Not now. Actually, didn't
When the time arises,
Is that what it's called? Time?
He used to tell me it was pecan, pop nuts, chewing water, and soda gum.
Yeah.
Pecan, pop nuts, chewing water, and soda gum. That's what.
He made a name for it. He called it time.
No, say tubes.
Say tubes.
When old man time arises.
Oh, my time.
It did to it too, did you see it?
Yeah, it's all over my lens.
Oh, girl, you got it made.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't it wonderful?
Oh,
Wonderful.
he said, I can't eat another thing, and he's just chomping
Oh,
on
yeah,
down.
yeah.
How can you ask me?
Give her a bite,
Isn't it
Papa.
wonderful?
Papa.
Well, she was asking you. I can't tell you if it's wonderful or not.
Papa, give Mama a bite. Give Mama a bite.
Oh, come on, come on.
Come on.
Throw Mama from the train a kiss.
Yeah, throw Mama from the train.
Look at this.
Throw Mama from the
Oh,
train.
don't trust him, Grandma.
Hello.
Grandma, don't
Hello,
trust
train
him.
pop.
Don't
You're
trust
gonna
him.
wear that home, baby. You're gonna wear it
Don't
home.
worry that word. I'm not saying.
You look good in everything you eat, even if it is down your front.
No, you take it. You can have it. You can have it.
I'll put it on your
You're
list.
gonna get it.
Look at it.
He said, you can have it too. Along with the rubbers.
I could have bit you, yeah, I could have bit your finger.
Bella says you had it, and I said, hell, I don't remember it. Oh, shoot. People have more fun.
I remember one time, we used to go fishing a lot, you and I, remember? We'd go
Would you
fishing
try one?
Where was this?
at Huntsville.
Who's peppermint?
Separate pit.
We're on the railroad track, fishing off the edge,
We're listening.
and I had splits.
You had to what?
Say that again.
Well,
Kneel down there and split.
Number 2 or number 1?
Number one. So when we got home, we went to bed, tired, and oh boy, we were tired, and I started dreaming. I was dreaming we were on the bridge fishing. And they come to the kneeling point, and splits. There I was on my knees, in bed sleeping, and I splits all over. That's a fact.
is that
We're
true?
still together.
I was dreaming I was splitting.
That wasn't a dream, you were.
Yeah, I bet he was.
You just had the location all called up in your
Midnight,
mind.
yeah, you had your location mixed up a little bit, huh?
I can remember a time in Colorado when we had to stop a car in an awful big hurry.
Oh,
He
yeah.
ran down between the bushes, and we went back about a month later. That evergreen was
Oh, yeah.
beautiful. The fertilizer
Yeah.
brought it right to life. It's just fantastic. Now you don't need a spoon anymore. You can pick it up in both feet. Why don't you- That's a finger food. Isn't that finger food? Can't you pick it up in your fingers and just chomp on down? Well, it's fun watching. You know, I have fun. Enjoy yourself. Watch the cripple eat.
What's the triple E? Yeah.
The cripple.
Triple E.
Listen, do this. Huh? Pick it up in your hands and do it.
Right there.
That's
Over there.
what we want. There you go. That's beautiful.
Over there.
That old fellow was sick.
That bee looks like a pelican.
Will you show that?
You can tell Dick.
Dan Laurel.
Oh, Daniel. One over here.
One over here, one over there, one over yonder. In the woods,
A hunter?
spied a pretty little rabbit. Now let's see, I got to use the gun. He raised his gun to fire. The pretty little rabbit spied him and departed.
You spell that with an F or a P?
The rabbit's gone.
He spied the pretty little rabbit surrounded by
Is the bird important part of it?
surrounded by 3 trees. One over here, there, and yonder. He spied as the hunter raised his gun, the pretty little rabbit jumped across the creek. Now I don't know what happened down over there.
Along came a fair-complected girl, short-complected girl.
Oh, she was out picking berries.
Strawberry.
No.
Blueberries.
He ran through the shambles and he ran through the grass and he jumped in the water right up to his ass was over. It was a dry year that year.
What that was? The pretty little rabbit, yeah, I know what that. He spied the pretty little rabbit.
Yeah, surrounded by the 3 trees.
Surrounded by 3 trees again.
Yeah, I remember that part of it.
The rabbit departed across the ditch. Ah, geez, I know what to do.
Maybe Bill knows.
You know the
I don't know anything about the, I know
find
about the rabbit, but I don't know about the trees.
Don't know, you never
What
got
about the watchman's daughter? Do you know anything about the watchman's
the
daughter?
No, I have nothing to do with watchman's daughter.
Oh, no?
You
Not
weren't
that
even
you
there
would
that
like
day.
I
You weren't even there that day, right?
He would like to, but he never got a chance.
tell you, it was so cold that day that I just stayed right at home.
I can hardly believe that.
It was a very cold day.
Very cold and, no,
Yeah, but you grew up in Iowa in those cornfields.
Oh, it was very cold that day.
And sheep herding.
That's what happened, was it?
Oh, the sheep, yeah.
Oh,
You don't know,
brought that up.
tell Gary about the sheep. Tell Gary what you know
There's
about.
nothing I can tell Gary about a sheep that he doesn't know himself.
Oh,
I've never,
But he had a favorite one.
I've seen sheep.
What about
what
Alice?
was their name?
I've seen sheep in California too.
But you like Alice best.
Well, I never named one. We had so many, I never named
You
one.
didn't name
You
him?
didn't have any favorites, in other words.
No, there's no favorites.
One was as good as the other.
Had you tried them all though? How did you know one was as good as the other?
He knew he was going to like girls because his first girlfriend was a sheep. And he says, if this is anything of what I can expect later in life, boy, am I going to have a good time. I might not be here for a long time, but I'm here for a good time.
Not for a long time, but a good time.
Yeah, what was her name now? You told me you always wore these long boots and you put her back legs inside your boots so she couldn't go anywhere.
I'm gonna take pictures of you.
You can't sell these, they're illegal.
No, but it'd be good for
The
blackmail.
back legs and the boots.
The back legs.
The back legs and the boots on the prairie is no good at all. You've got to get them over the cliff.
Oh, that's right, the cliff. I forgot when their front feet are hanging over
Yes.
and they're pushing. It's
yeah.
leverage. Leverage is the
Leverage, man. Like in any big deal. Leverage.
Yeah.
Leverage.
Can't show that at home. They'll never
We gotta say at least 3 Hail Marys over this one.
They'll never let you come back.
It's not Sunday
They're
morning.
gonna stay a few extra
It's
days.
still Saturday night, Gary.
Yeah.
Oh, if you'd been smart, you'd gone to church tonight and not been in part of this at all.
And Clara, I always wanted to know why Joe wanted to live in the suburbs instead of in the big city.
Did you ever find out?
She found out.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, go ahead and tell us.
I'm not that kind of girl.
I see. Did you ever take a chance on a Indian blanket with a fast
Yeah.
one? Oh, that's good. That's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
You can put the rest of it in your pocket and take it home. Yeah, that one.
No, that's where he keeps his rubbers.
Oh, that, you don't want to get it all over his rubber.
Where's your
Listen, if you don't show that to Edie, you're in big trouble.
What?
That box. You better show Edie that box.
I'll show her. I
Oh,
got
that your grandson brushes.
Came long distance from China.
This is vulcanized rubbers now, I know
Well,
them.
yeah, but
They have to be vulcanized.
he's so damn cheap he won't buy new ones. But Gary, his grandson, bought him new ones.
But they still have to be vulcanized.
They have to be vulcanized,
Highest quality.
yeah.
But they're the type that you can vulcanize.
Oh, I see. When they're
Over and
slightly
over.
used, when they're slightly used,
Slightly
you-
Slightly used and abused.
Abused.
Abused, yeah.
I mean, slightly used, but not abused.
oh, then you can
Yeah.
vulcanize them?
Oh, yes, no problem.
Does he still wear them on his thumb all the time?
It's not.
That's what somebody told him. How do you put these on? And the guy showed him, so.
I don't
You
know.
left a bunch of angleworms there.
That's a real neat gift.
You didn't hear the end of my joke, we all,
No, it didn't.
How about,
we were gonna follow
how
you
about a
into the...
little chocolate?
Candy.
Chocolate candy?
Come on, have one, have one. Try one.
I'll wait till Martin comes. No,
I don't wanna get him sick.
Martin might not come.
I'll spit
Just chocolate.
in your bedroom.
Chocolate?
He'll be up,
Chocolate candy.
he'll be up all night.
What kind of these?
These are kind.
These are kind, the best of kind.
Oh, these are kind of the best kind. You won't have one.
They're shelled on.